But I know a lot of older guys like curvy women. I don't.
Maybe I don't go where you are. I don't know. The guys that I run into are the other way around, like for real. And it's tough, but...
Well, you can always try black people.
I know,
That ain't our problem, black men. Tell you one thing, we appreciate a curve. We look for it. We clap for it. We buy cars for it. I don't think you really have a problem. I would do this first. I don't let nobody define me with their own inadequacies. I would tell the next man that told you that he don't like your curves, just tell him because he ain't man enough. You know, if he was man enough, first of all, if you was a real man, you wouldn't say that no damn way. And if you was all the man you needed to be, you'd be able to handle this. And then just say, I don't like small ass men, and just walk off. And you look small to me, and look down right at him.
Okay.
You look, I don't like small men.
I'll tell you right now, that's not going to work out too well for her. This woman is almost 60 years old, and the guys her age and older, they're telling her that she is too big. So she's asking Steve, should she entertain younger guys? And as you can see in that first clip, Steve suggested that she should try black guys. Definitely going to get into this video, but first make sure that you are subscribed to this channel. Click the notification bell for updates, and if you're new, include new subscriber in your comment below. Not gonna waste any time here. Let's go ahead and jump into it.
Hey Steve.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm 57, about to be 58, and God gave me curves.
Of course, here's another woman here. She's the one responsible for being the weight that she is, but she's gonna say it was God who gave her curves. And everyone listening knows this is BS. God did not make you overweight. In order to lose weight, you have to be in a caloric deficit. So it's the exact opposite to gain weight. In order to gain weight, you simply have to consume more calories than you burn each day. It's basic science, and God did not do that to her. But of course, in order to avoid accountability, she's gonna blame it on everybody except for her. Lady, you just like to eat. This has nothing to do with God.
And they're kind of good and they're kind of bad. So the guys that are my age or older always say to me, oh, you're too pretty to be heavy. And like, you can't pinch, like I'm, kind of solid. And the younger guys, and I don't know if it's because of a movie named American Pie and I kind of look like this person called Stifler's mom, but like the movie's like Jennifer Coolidge.
Stifler's mom.
Yeah, so Jennifer Coolidge played that character, and
you made this dude's day right here. You said that he was dead.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Yeah, that movie's really kind of changed my life. So I used to feel really bad, and I would cry when the older guys would say things like that. It would make me feel inadequate. And so the younger guys, they touch me like I'm a goddess and stuff, and I'm like, wow, this is awesome.
No ma'am, the younger guys, they are playing you just like a PlayStation. And when they're done playing with you, they cut you off. Let's keep it real here. If she was having so much success with these younger guys, she wouldn't even be up here asking this question in the first place.
So I owe Jennifer Coolidge and whoever made that movie my life, because I'm almost 60 years old. So my dilemma though is that I just read recently that older women with younger guys may die early.
Older women with younger guys can die early.
Yeah, it said like your blood pressure might go up and like you might have a heart attack and stuff. And
yeah.
So I'm like in a dilemma. So like, do I get insulted and cry with older guys, like saying things that makes me feel inadequate, or do I go out with the younger guys who like think I look nice and live a shorter life? Maybe, I don't know.
And then outside of dating, another option would be to get into a caloric deficit, lose about 10, 15, 20% of your body weight, and you can also add some years to your life there. You also can exit the dating market. Women 60 years old really shouldn't be out here trying to date. And although feminism taught them that they don't need a man, they still realize that being alone sucks.
Go out with younger guys and live a shorter life. I haven't heard that. I wouldn't be conscious about myself. Nice looking lady.
Thank you.
Room full of curves in here.
Beautiful
You
ladies.
know, most real men like curves. I don't know nobody that don't like curves. You know, especially the older we get. Hell, most men got curves.
That's true.
That's a damn fact right there. I don't know where these dudes come from, turn sideways, look like they in their third trimester.
Yeah.
But I know a lot of older guys like curvy women. I don't.
Maybe I don't go where you are. I don't know. The guys that I run into, or the other way around, like for real.
The crazy part is that even she knows that Steve is lying to her to spare her feelings. She said for real. The guys that she's running into, they are being for real with her about her weight. And those men that she's going after, I'm talking about the guys that she's interested in, they're telling her that it's a problem.
And it's tough, but
Well, you can always try black people.
I know.
That ain't our problem, black men. Tell you one thing, we appreciate a curve. We look for it. We clap for it.
And then that comment right there, it really suggests that black men don't have standards. He's telling her it's okay if white men don't want you, black men will take you.
And it's tough, but
Well, you can always try black people.
I know.
That ain't our problem, black men. Tell you one thing, we appreciate a curve. We look for it. We clap for it. We buy cars for it. I don't think you really have a problem. I would do this first. I don't let nobody define me with their own inadequacies. I would tell the next man that told you that he don't like your curves, just tell him because he ain't man enough. You know, if
There
you
you
was
go.
man enough, first of all, if you was a real man, you wouldn't say that no damn way. And if you was all the man you needed to be, you'd be able to handle this. And then
right.
just say, I don't like small ass men, and just walk off. And you look small to me,
There
and
you
look
go.
down right at him.
Okay.
You look, I don't like small men. And just move on. You got to get your power back. You're a nice looking lady, and then tell them you syphilis mama.
Okay.
You know, whoever they, what's her name? Who?
Stifler. Stifler.
Stifler's mama. Oh, well, ain't you sexy?
Yeah, sure, I am.
Okay,
Thank
cool.
you. Thank you.
End of conversation.
So
You are what you think you are.
No, you're not who you think you are. You are who you are. Steve is telling her to use shaming tactics to force men to accept her the way that she is. This lady is trying to date outside of her league. That's the big elephant in the room. The men that will want her, she's not interested. But instead of dating the men who will want her, he's telling her to shame men who don't want her into wanting her. Won't work.
Look at this lady right here, sexy as she want to be. I can go down this road. Look at this lady right here. You still say, look at this, her mama. Look at this woman right here. See, if I was 17 and went over her house and she came to the door, I'd have married her ass.
Steve, I have a problem. My son's friends are always asking me out.
Don't do that.
No.
Don't go out with your son's
No.
friends.
No.
Don't do that, because they're going to talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't do that. Young dudes talk.
They do.
They run their mouth. Don't do
Right.
that. Please don't. Your son, it'll kill your son.
They would.
Yeah, you need to meet Mr. Stifler, the daddy. Yeah, just get your grown ass man. He coming. Don't worry about that. But don't go out with your son's friends.
No,
though.
okay.
Okay, thank you.
I agree with Steve on that part. Why would you want to go out with your son's friends? You're so desperate that you would embarrass your son like that. None of his friends will really take you seriously. They're just going to mess around with you, tell everybody, embarrass your son, and you're done. I believe Steve gave her a lot of motivation, but even she understands that motivation isn't currency, especially in the real world. You know, Steve, he has standards for his woman, yet he's telling women to shame other men who have standards. And the biggest takeaway for younger women out there, I know that feminism and all these other people, they're teaching you that you can be independent all alone. But when you're 60 years old, you're going to find out that being Miss Independent isn't what it was all cracked up to be. Look at this woman here. She's not asking about money or her job. She's expressing that she's wanting a man. Let's go ahead and get the conversation started below in the comments. Shout out to Robert B, Dark Power, and Howard. I appreciate all of you for your support for this channel. Want to see more content like this? You can support the channel as well. Links to PayPal and Cash App are below. Ladies, fellas, want a balanced analysis, want the truth from a woman's perspective? Then you're going to want to subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to like and share.